Great to get on the road and get a win. I think that anytime you get a win on the road, you're happy. We played a good football team. They played their butts off tonight. A lot of credit to them. I felt like, we ran today 91 plays. We wanted to get 100. We had an opportunity in that third quarter where that was really setting in, and then we gave up a long drive on defense. But I think the game, I know from our end, we found a way to keep coming back and being resilient and finding a way to win. We scored 4 times. We were 4 for 4 in the red zone. I think our young quarterback came out, and I forgot what his numbers exactly were, but I thought he threw a pick early, came back, and made some real competitive throws. Another young guy, Kobe White, made some real competitive catches. There was great plays all over the field. I think the stories told in the lost opportunities we had with the penalties, and then we had a big touchdown drop, big penalty early on a huge play swing that brought us back, and we had another huge penalty on another big play at the end. We had a bunch of these huge penalties that were drive killers for us. We've got to get rid of those. Football's a game of momentum. When you have it, you got to keep it and you got to capitalize on it. But for us to come on the road, come here, play at night like this, travel out here, start a freshman quarterback, I felt like there was a lot of good things that happened. That we have explosive players, and we will be more explosive, and we'll do nothing more than just get better as we go. I thought that the way the young kid handled right before the half was great. We were able to get the timeouts banged, conserve the time, and capitalizing and get momentum before the half. I thought that was a big deal for us. Just some critical fourth down conversions we were able to make, without hesitation. I think those were critical things that really helped us. So there's a lot to coach off of. There's a lot to feel good about. I feel great about the young players that stepped in this game and made a bunch of rookie plays that they're just gonna take off from here. I also want to say one more time, I thought that Northern Illinois played really tough, really physical, really competitively, and they too were on a roller coaster ride throughout the whole game. And I thought they did a phenomenal job. There's no doubt in my mind they'll have a heck of a season here and a heck of a year. They got a tough, physical, competitive team. So with that, I'll take any questions. He graded out the highest in preseason camp on work. We took the body of work. We said we'd look at the body of work. We wanted to have a measurable stat. They both did very well. When I tell you they both did well, they both did extremely well. Anthony graded out higher. I had to have something tangible. And that's how we made our decision, and it was off the body of work. Yeah. I thought he navigated it great. That was the best part of it. That he weathered that, came through it. I mean, freshman starting on the road, and in a real competitive environment game. I thought he came through that. And made a bunch of plays. I mean, he made some really big throws, and that tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I told you we're going to throw the ball more. Yeah, we're going to throw it. We had a few 3-and-outs there in the fourth period. In the third period, we had an 8-play drive and we stalled. Then we came back with like another 10-play drive, and we were cooking a little bit like grease, I thought, at that point, okay? And then in the fourth quarter, we stalled a little bit, but we were able to make enough plays in the throw game. And we'll continue to get better and better in the throw game. We got some receivers that can catch the ball, some tight ends, receivers, and John Hillman caught some really nice balls. And so, anyways, A.J. Dillon got a chance to get out for the first time, Kobe White for the first time, Anthony Brown for the first time. I mean, there's a lot of first-time guys out there that are talented guys. Kobe White made some big-time catches, I mean, for everybody plain to see. Guy went up and snagged the ball in competitive moments. Tells you something, And then how about Colton Lichtenberg? Came out here and banged those field goals. Money. Yeah. Yeah, huge. These are all huge confidence builders, And, as I told the team, you open up, you play a lesser team, and you're at home, and you kind of cakewalk through the thing, and you don't really have a chance to evaluate anything. You come out here and play a team with great pride and great tradition, a real physical, tough team on the road late at night out here at their place, and what you can, and you ride the roller coaster and you find a way to win, you can. That usually has a way of catapulting your team, and so I'm excited about that. I think we'll get a lot out of that. That's I think 3 or 4 in a row that we've won in the fourth quarter right now. That's something that really grabs a hold of you more than people realize. You know, and you can have that resiliency to do that, no matter who, what, where, when, why.
You're really making their offense strength of field. Did you just feel really confident they weren't going to be able to get over the top on you? I mean, they certainly tried.
You're talking.
NIU's offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really shrunk the field. It kind of dared them to get over the top.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they made some plays now. I mean, I thought the quarterback made some really good plays. I mean, threw some nice balls, and and they did some good things. I mean, really good things. I mean, even on that, how about for all the money there, 4th and 8? You know, he's getting whacked. He kind of throws a hand grenade up there. They catch the thing, convert it, and I mean, I thought their quarterback competed really, really hard. I thought their team competed really hard. I think that's a good football team.
Along those lines, you mentioned that stretch of the third quarter where it looked like maybe you were wearing their defense out.
Yeah.
Were you surprised with their defense was able to kind of reinvigorate and play the
Well, first of all, I give a lot of credit to them. I think the reinvigorating happened when we gave up a 75-play drive, and then we went 3 and out. And I was hoping that we were going to pin them down there, get the ball with good field position, and go on another 8-9 play drive, and that's tough to handle now. That's tough to handle. But to their credit, they went on a 75-play drive and kept their defense off the field. Okay, so I mean, both teams were going after each other. It was a pretty physical game now. I mean, that was probably a great game to watch. You know.
Take 2 more questions.
On the drive that ended up being the winning one for you guys,
Yeah.
2 fourth downs, especially on that first one. I mean, was that right away?
Right away. I'm going. We're moving. We called it. I said, go. Sneak it. Boom. Then the other one, I can't remember. The other one.
That was kind of no man's land.
Yeah.
The 36.
Yeah. I mean,
The other one was,
we had a lot go on in this game, and I don't say that to complain and make excuses. It is what it is. But we had a lot go on in that game. I mean, we had a 3rd down. We had a crossing route. Our receiver got taken out, and we had a huge penalty on the block below the waist after a 35-yard run or something like that. I mean, I got to go watch it. We opened up with a huge play with a holding penalty, and then we dropped the touchdown ball. I mean, those are like drive killers. It's hard to figure out, and we were still managed 91 plays. I'm not fixated on that, but I wanted to get 100. I just feel like, we can impose more physical wear and tear. And I want to watch the film. I don't think we particularly ran the ball very well, which I thought we would run the ball much better. We ran for like $150 or something, but we should have run. We have run the ball against our own defense very consistently all preseason camp, and that's something that I need to go back on the tape, take a look at, and just see why. I mean, I'm not sure I really have a good feel for why that was, and we have a lot of pride in that.
Come back to Lichtenberg again. 3 field goals, but none bigger than the one at the end.
Yeah.
You said money, and has he been consistently like that?
No. Nope. I mean, during preseason camp, I would say inconsistent. I would say that I was not very pleased coming out of camp with our field goal kicking, and that's just the truth. But when it counted and when it mattered, I think Colton Lichtenberg needed a confidence boost. He's got all the talent. He's got a great leg, and he's got the talent. But like anybody else, he just needed a confidence boost.
Is it one of those things like when the bell rings, he's there? Or?
I think it's just one of those things where, I'm proud of the young man. He bowed up and he got it done, and I think he gained a lot of confidence. I think this is going to pay a lot of dividends for him. That's what I think it was a confidence thing, just a confidence thing. And sometimes they go through this. Kickers, especially, like golfers, like hitters. I mean, it's confidence. When they have the ability, can they gain that confidence? Well, I think today he went a long way in gaining that confidence with himself and with the team and with the staff. And every day is a new day, but that was a great start. I'm really thrilled to see that happen for him and for us.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.